addition rule. For two events, probability A or B is equal to probability A plus probability B minus probability A and B. Now, usually the A or B is written as A union B, and the A and B is usually written as A intersection B. We'll be using a shorthand PAB instead of PA and B mostly. Three events, PA or B or C is equal to PA plus PB plus PC minus PAB minus PAC minus PBC plus PABC. And or, when we say or in mathematics, like here, A or B, what that really means is A or B or both A and B. So it's an inclusive or. It's not saying only one or the other, it's saying it could be one or the other or both. And complement rule says the probability of A complement is equal to 1 minus probability of A. So now let's look at a few problems here. An experiment involves tossing a pair of dice, one green and one red, and recording the numbers that come up. If X equals the outcome on the green die, Y the outcome on the red die, the sample space consists of all possible ordered pairs. Event A is the event that the sum is greater than 8. Find the probability of event A. So they have listed the sample space for our convenience, and we want the probability that the sum is greater than 8. So let's try to work the smart pen here. Okay, so I see that the first time I encounter a sum greater than 8 is on this point. And the sum, so that's 9. The sum here is 9. We want greater than 8. So the sum of 3 and 6 is 9. And the next time you encounter something that has a sum of 9 is 4, 5. So if you carefully see, it's going to be this diagonal, this diagonal, this diagonal, and this. So these are the points where the sum is greater than 8. And you see that on the left side of this diagonal, for example, here, the sum is 8, which is not greater than 8. So I see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these points have sum greater than 8. So that's 10 out of 36. But we need to enter a simplified fraction. So this is 5 out of 18 when we simplify it. Okay. Find the probability of event C. Now, C is the event that a number less than 4 comes up. So let's open it up again. So less than 4 is just 1, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 1. These are the only 3 points where the sum is less than 4. So 3 out of 36. And that's 1 out of 8, 1 out of 12. Number less than 4, number less than 4 comes up on the green die. So I thought that they're talking about the sum being less than 4. So a number less than 4 means 1, 2, or 3. So remember, each die can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 of these numbers are less than 4. So that's 3 out of 6. which is 1 out of 2. Okay. Find the probability if the event A intersection C. So A intersection C, remember intersection means and. So basically this is the probability A and C. So A was the event that the sum is greater than 8. Sum is greater than 8. And C was the event that less than 4 on green die. Less than 4 on green. So remember, green die, X was for the green die. So which means that if you open up the sample space, you're looking for points where X is less than 4, and at the same time, the sum greater than 8. Let's go back. So as we figured out earlier, the points where the sum is less than 8 were these diagonal points, these. So let me shape the diagonal again. So it was this. These were the points where the sum was greater than 8, but at the same time, we want less than 4 on the green die this time, which means that the X coordinate should be less than 4. So the X coordinate is less than, so if you look at all these points, there is only one point where the X coordinate is less than 4, and that's this one, the 3, 6 point. So it's actually one point which meets this criteria as well as this one. Therefore, it's 1 out of 36. Okay. Suppose that in a senior class of 500 students, 201 smoke, 254 drink, 215 eat between meals, 116 smoke and drink alcoholic beverage, 80 eat meals and drink beverages, 88 smoke and eat between meals, and 45 engage in all the 3. Okay, so the 3 bad activities are smoke, drink, and eat between the meals. So a lot of times it helps if we draw a Venn diagram in such problems. That's not the only way, but that's one of the ways, which sometimes is very convenient. So we have 3 things: smoking, drinking, and eating between the meals. So if you draw the Venn diagram, you would draw it like this. You need 3 circles. So smoking, drinking, smoking is the left circle, drinking is the right circle, and eating between the meals is the bottom circle. And then let's fill in whatever information we can. So we see that 201 smoke, 254 drink, and 215 eat between the meals. So over here, 201, 254, 215. So the problem over here is that smoking is not just one portion, it's this portion, and this portion. So let's call this as X, Y, Z, U, V, W, and T. And let's call the whole space, let's represent the whole space by this rectangle. And there could be some who are in neither of these three, because they didn't say that all the students had one of the bad habits. So we could have a Q here, for example. So what we are told is that X plus Y plus Z plus T, which is the smoking students, that's equal to 250, I think. Let's see. So 201 smoke. So what that means is that X plus Y plus Z plus T is equal to 201. And then they were saying 254 drink, and drinking is this right circle, which is composed of Y, T, U, V. And then we had eating between the meals, which was 215. So eating between the meals is this bottom circle. So Z, T, V, and W. Equal to eating between the meals, which was 215. And then we are told that $116 smoke and drink. 116 smoke and drink. So the smoke and drink is Y plus T. You have Y plus T is equal to 116. And then 80 eat between meals and drink. So 80 of them eat between meals and drink. So eat between meals is this bottom circle, drink is this right circle, and so the common part is T plus V. T plus V is equal to 80. And 88 smoke and eat between meals. So smoke and eat between meals is the common part is this Z and T. So that was 88. So T plus Z is equal to 88. And then 45 engage in all three bad practices. So the part that's common in all three is this T. Because you can see that T belongs to this left circle, it also belongs to the right circle, and it also belongs to the bottom circle, and that's the only one that does. And that is 45. So we know right away that T is 45. And now we can work our way backwards to find everything that they ask. Smokes, but not drinks. So let's see. Smoke is this left circle. Smoke, but not drink. So it means we just need the X plus Z, because the Y and the T part of smoking is also in the drinking. So we just need the X and the Z. So in A, what we have to find is smoke but not drink. So X plus Z is equal to what? So let's work from here. T is 45, so that means 45 plus Z is equal to 88 from this equation. And that gives us Z is equal to 43. Okay. And now we can substitute here to find V. So right now we just have T and Z. I also need the x, and to find x, I'll have to find some things over here first. So the next thing we can find from here is y from this first equation. From this top equation here, y plus t is 116. So y plus 45, t is 45, equals 116. So that gives me y equals 116 minus 45 is 71. So now I have t, z, and y. So you see t, z, and y, and then from this equation I can find x. So, or another thing which I can do is I could also, since what I really need is x plus z, so I could directly do, but since x may be needed at a later part, well, yeah, we don't know if we may need x in the later part, so let's just calculate x. So x plus 71 plus z is 43 plus t is 45. So I'm using this equation over here, equals 201. And that gives me x equals, when I subtract all three over here, so this is 88, 159. So 201 minus 159 is 42. So x is 42, and now I can find x plus z, which is 42 plus 43, that's 85. Let's see, where is the mistake? 201, 254, 215. 16, 80, and 88. And the common is 45, so that gives me z equals 43, y plus t, so y plus 45 is 116, so that gives me y equals 71, that's fine. Use this equation, x plus y plus z, so x is 42, no, that's the x plus 71 plus 43. X plus y plus z, z is 43, t is 45, 14 and 59, 42. X plus z would be 42 plus 43, which is 85. Okay, so okay, that's the number of students who would smoke but not drink. The probability would be 85 divided by the total, which is 500. And so this gives us, let's see, type an integer or a decimal. So this would be 170 with 1,000, so that's 0.17. Okay. Probability eats between meals and drinks alcohol but not smoke. So eats between meals and drinks alcohol but not smoke. Let's go back. Eats between meals and drinks alcohol. So eats between meals and drinks alcohol is this T plus V, but not smokes. So the T part is also smoke. So what we really need is V. So V is the part that eats between meals and drinks alcohol, but does not smoke, because eats between meals and drinks alcohol is this common part, this and this, which is T plus V, but not smokes means, but not T. So you just want V. Part B, what we really need is V. And we can be found from this equation. We know T plus V is 80. So 45 plus V is 80. So that gives us V equals 35. So we don't really need V here, we need probability of V. Similarly here, we need probability of X plus Z. Okay, So V is 35, therefore the probability of it would be 35 by 500 is 0.07. Neither smokes nor eats between meals. So let's figure out. So neither smokes nor eat between meals. So neither smokes means outside the smoke circle, and nor eat between meals means outside the meal circle. So it should not be in this top circle, and it also should not be in the bottom circle. So that what's left is just this U and this Q. So because everything other than U or Q either falls in this left circle of smoking, or it falls in this bottom circle of eating between meals. So U and Q, we need the sum of U plus Q. So part C, we need probability of U plus Q. Okay. So now U can be found out from this second equation. Y, so we need to know Y, V, and T, which we do. So let's use this equation to find U first. So Y plus T plus U plus V is 254. So Y is 71. V is 35 plus U plus T. T was 45. Equals 254. That was the second equation. And now from here we get U is equal to, so yeah, that's 35 plus 45 is 80 plus 71 is 151. And you subtract from 254, that's 103. U has been found out. And the question is, how do we find Q? So the sum of everything is 500. So everything means X, Y, Z, T, U, V, W, Q. X plus Y plus U plus V plus T plus W plus Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. X, Y, there was a Z also. X, Y, Z, T, U, V, W, Q plus Z. And the sum of all the students was 500. We're told that the total of 500 students. And now we should know everything here except Q. So that's why I was saying that we may need X at some point, and now that's the point when we need it. X is 42. Y, let's see if we know Y. Y is 71. U is 103. V, I think, was 35 here. T was the first thing we found out. That was 45. W. We never found out W. So W can be found from this equation. So Z is 43, T is 45, plus V was 35, plus W equals 215. So that gives me W equals, so this is 80 plus 43 is 123, and when I subtract from 215, I get 92. So W is 92. Q is what we are trying to find here, and Z is 43. So now let's add these up. So this is 113, 216, plus 80, 296, plus 92, 388, plus 43 is 431. And then you subtract from 500, you get 69. We needed U plus Q here. So U plus Q. And 3 plus 69 equals 172. So 172 out of 500. So some kind of a mistake is made. Let's see. Let's check this first. 135, 215, 318, and 113 is 431. So this looks fine. And then, oh, okay, so they don't want this kind of an answer. So this simplifies. If you convert it into decimal, it's 0.344. Let's try that. 0.344. Okay,